This is not about changing your whole life. It's really about shifting your vibe in a matter of 3 minutes. Let me show you how.
Elevate with Monique. Elevate. Elevate with Monique. Elevate.
Hey, sis. Welcome back to another episode of Gracefully Elevating with Monique. And I want to say thank you so much for sharing my birthday month with me. It has been incredible. This year alone has just been an amazing ride. If you're new to the channel, everything about Gracefully Elevating is centered around sharing practical tools and tips that you can implement into your life right now, today, to continue to elevate our personal life. If you are returning to the channel, thank you so much for coming back and sharing some time with me. Your presence is appreciated. With that being said, let's jump right into these micro habits that I want to share with you that really help to not necessarily change your whole life, but really shift your vibe. This whole month, we've been talking about increasing our feminine energy, increasing our feminine frequency, which I think is so very important. And I want to give you some tips that you can implement today so that you can start raising that elevation even more. Okay. This is for the person who feels like you don't have time to connect to that feminine side. A lot of times I hear women say, yeah, Mo, that sounds good. I hear you, but I don't have time for it. And I get it because we are busy every single day. However, you should never be too busy to pour into your cup, to make sure that you are prioritized, and to make sure that your feminine energy is on point and where it needs to be. So, what are some things that you can do in 3 minutes or less? Number one is you can start your day with a sensual routine. Now, I have to continue to say, when I say sensual, I'm not talking about sexual. There is a major difference. Sensual is really the essence of feminine energy, the way in which you move, the way in which you connect with your body, the way in which you talk to yourself, the way in which you moisturize your skin and you wash your body. Those are sensual practices, okay? So if your sensual practice is when you're in the shower, we all take a shower almost every day, or at least I hope so. So when you are in the shower, maybe your sensual routine is talking to your body as you are washing yourself. I appreciate my arms. My arms are strong. They are fit. They are toned. Talking to your legs, talking to your stomach, talking to your breasts, talking to your entire body in a way that is loving, that is nurturing, and that is connecting. That in itself will raise your vibration. Another example of a sensual routine is at night. Perhaps you want to do a meditation before you go to bed. For me, I enjoy doing meditations in my bed. And typically, what I will do is I will do something that has me to touch and hold my belly and to hold my heart, right? We don't talk enough about how we touch ourselves in a non sexual way, but it can be sensual to just allow our bodies to feel our own touch, right? So that is a way that you can create a sensual routine that is just for you. Another thing is speak one desire out loud daily. If it is, I am an incredible business owner, I am an incredible mother, I have all of the skills and the tools that I need to make my dreams come true. God said that He would prosper me and that He would give me a hope and a future because He has good plans for me. Whatever it is that you can speak to yourself that will express love, reminding yourself of who you are and whose you are ways that you are speaking life into yourself. You would be amazed how much you will go out into the world with confidence, with boldness, with security as you speak life into yourself, okay? Another thing is check in with your body every hour, every couple hours. Now, the way that I do this is I have busy days in the morning and early afternoon. So when I make time for myself, I'm listening to my thoughts. I'm literally listening to myself. And if there are thoughts or feedback loops that are happening inside internally that may have been happening all day, but I catch them, I'm rerouting that. I'm rephrasing that. I'm having a conversation with myself. I don't think we do this enough. Take a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, to just sit and listen, not in a judgmental way. You're not trying to fix anything, you're just listening. And as you're listening, your words will reinforce either what you're thinking or they will reframe the thought process that you're having. Make sense? Another thing is shift your mood with music. This is powerful. If you are in a slump, or you are feeling tired, or you are feeling like you've had a hard day, you would be surprised. I have tools in my toolbox that I will use. I will pour myself a glass of wine. I will go into my bathroom. I will turn on my Bluetooth and I will dance on my pole. And yes, I do have a pole. And guess what? That is not for anybody else's pleasure. It's for mine. It's for me to be able to tap in to my sensuality, to my feminine energy, and it's my playtime. It's time for me to just have a good time for me. I perform for myself, I speak to myself, I watch myself because that is an opportunity for me to connect, move your body, moving your energy, moving your feminine energy through your body. You would be surprised how much of a shift it will make. Okay. And then the last one is end your day with a how I felt gratitude journal. Now, this one I'm off and on with, right? Because sometimes I'm tired by the time I get in the bed and I forget to do my gratitude journal at night. But if I don't do it at night, then I do it in the morning. And really, the gratitude journal of how I feel or how I felt is really an opportunity to give myself space and permission to feel the way that I feel. Listen, we are humans. We have many different emotions, especially as women. We are happy sometimes, we're frustrated sometimes, we're, playful sometimes. We are all of these things throughout our day. But when you give yourself permission to feel those things, acknowledge those things, and find gratitude in those moments, one, you're not judging yourself. And then two, you are identifying areas where you might feel this way right now, but how do I shift that? How do I shift that thought process? How do I shift my feelings and my emotions? How do I bring myself out of that space by raising my vibration? It brings awareness to who you are and where you are in that moment. Again, no judgment. You don't have to be harsh about it. Just write it down. Write it in your phone. Write it in your journal. Write it somewhere. And the other thing about that is when you get to a place where you gain traction with that, you can look back 30 days from now, 15 days from now, 6 months from now, and you can see how you have literally raised your own vibration, pulled your own self up out of difficult situations. We know that God is with us, but sometimes He gives us our own tools in order to make things shift in the way in which we need to. And we don't need to take that for granted. We need to use those tools for our benefit. So I hope these tools will help you. I want you to just pick one micro habit that you will start with. Comment below and let me know if it's not one of these that I just shared with you. Share another one that you might use to implement and to raise your vibration. Listen, it has been an amazing month. I am so grateful. I'm so honored and so blessed to be able to see 43, excuse me, not 43, 44 years of life and being able to share these practical tools and tips with you as we are elevating our lives together. So, thank you so very much. I love every single one of you. Thank you for the birthday shout outs and the birthday gifts, the birthday text messages, the phone calls. I love every single one of them, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Do me a favor, on your way out, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if this content resonates with you, and I will see you in October as we are continuing to elevate our personal lives. See you next time. Bye.